Hey guys, I am working on an order. Actually, it's a swap with my friend Peg for a rack. Random act of kindness. She wanted some blue hand spun yarn. So I showed you guys this fiber before. It's the yarn that I dyed. Here's an up close of it. So now I'm spinning it on the electric spinning wheel. And it's a little noisy, so if you don't like noise, and you know how my video camera acts when it's not sitting up in its normal space, so you might have to adjust your volume. Just gonna warn you now. But I dyed this. And I have to, when I wash it, it's the first time I've used the greener shade dyes. And even though the water ran clear when I dyed it, I'm getting some color on my fingers. So I have some Retain. Did you guys see that? There you go. It's backwards for you, but it's Retayne. And it's supposed to be a color fixative and for commercially dyed cotton fabrics, but it's supposed to work on wools too, to stop color bleeding. I haven't seen any adverse things about putting it on wools and stuff. Or I might just put vinegar. I might just put some more citric acid and water and let this yarn soak once I finish the yarn. And let it soak overnight and sift that up. Set the dye. Finish setting the dye. But I'm really happy with the way the color gradations are with this fiber. So let me spin a little bit more and then I'm going to have to go because I have eye doctor appointment. I'm finally going to be able to get some new glasses because my diabetes is under control and my vision hasn't changed in the last 6 months. So yay for new glasses. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. I move my hands. Let me see. Let me move this back so let's go closer. Because I'm naturally left-handed, it's easy for me to spin from different angles. I don't have any problems spinning from the left or the right sides. And as you can see, this yarn is nowhere as as thick as it was when I first got this wheel. That's because I've gotten used to spinning at very high speeds now. So to be more consistent, since I'm used to the wheel now, I did go and get a dimmer switch for it. But I have my pedal pressed all the way down. I mean, I can turn it up and go even faster, but I wouldn't be able to draft that fast. So I was like, that's wasting electricity and might be wasting product because, you get lumps and stuff in it. And since this is for someone who could potentially one day order something from me, I am trying to do the best job possible and as quickly as possible. So, I love this wheel, especially now that I have a supply of bands for it that I got from Harris Teeter off of Granby Avenue in downtown Norfolk. And the fiber that I'm spinning is Punta, Punta. I purchased a couple of pounds of the cream Punta from Carol at the Sheep Shed Studio, and I'll put links up on this video for you guys. But it has a similar. It's not quite as soft as the highest grade merino that I own, but it is comparable to merino in feel and the way for me anyway, and the way it drafts. It does felt. This is not a superwash, so it will felt. And so you can use it for felting projects as well. And it took color very, very well, very quickly. Um, but like I said, the dye that I'm using is this is the first time I've used that dye. Before that, I've only used the jacquard dyes. So, but I like the way the Crochet breaks colors, and because I just really enjoyed the process this time. So, I'm just trying to get some more spun up before I have to leave for my doctor's appointment. I wanted to share this with you guys. When I get back from my doctor's appointment, I will be putting the other roving in my Etsy shop. And so hopefully this time next year I can be sending you guys videos from Spain, you know, for my family trip out there. Okay, and see, this is, I'm going to give you guys, if I can get the cord to stretch back there. Not knocking over everything. Alright, so that is a close-up of the yarn. You can see it goes blue, purpley, turquoise. I really like the way this turned out. If you can see my fingertips, then you can see just a little bit of blue on my fingertips. There's some charcoal on my fingertips too, from where I was drawing earlier. But and it's sitting up on some books. But yeah, I don't know. Since I got light in here, I'm going to show you guys this fiber that I got from Janice Rosima. For some spinning bats. It's a Merino Winsdale mohair, Sari silk, silk noir, Angelina mohair curls, weight 2 ounces. So I hope you guys can see this. You see the sparklies, but this I'm going to spin with the alpaca I got from Jen. The alpaca is an alpaca and mohair. Not mohair, Angora bunny blend. And I'm going to spin this with and that together. I'm going to go bring the drum carder up and keep it up here. So, yep, this stuff is really pretty. It's going to spin up nice. It doesn't smell sheepy at all though. And I got my fleeces came in, my Rambouillet from Flash, from Homestead Wool. And my, I think she's a Rami. The other, I have to look at the label, but it's over there in that big bag at top. I put all my raw fleeces for my personal stash in there, and I need to get a box for it today. Put it in. I'm gonna put it over here in this corner. And maybe soon I'll have some shelves, guys. One of my daughter's classmates chose he chose carpentry and stuff. And since I don't see us moving out of this house unless we win the lottery or something, I'm gonna have them come in and put me some shelves up so I can get my fiber and stuff up off the floor and up on shelves so it'll be easier to be more organized. And I think, don't quote me on it, but I think I have another fleece out at Windswept that's supposed to be spun up into lace weight yarn. And then that's pretty much it of fleece that I won't have to be processed. Um, there's I'll only be getting 2 fleeces a year, barring the alpaca that I get from Jana for blending and stuff. I'll be getting a fleece from Walt's Farms when I go up to Maryland Sheep and Wool, and I'll be getting the fleece from that silvery, that beautiful, beautiful I believe she was a merino sheep that I bought on Etsy. I'll have to check the paperwork. I get so much stuff, fiber wise anyway. But this punta spins so it just slips from your fingers. But not like silk. It's not like silk, which is pretty slippery. This just slips, and it's a nice, even, easy draft. Um, just really enjoying the way it feels going through my fingers right now. Loving this printer. And I see more printer roving to be dyed in my future. I got a bunch of roving over there that I need to. I want to. It's gonna be spun up and then dyed because it's not a thick rope, so I don't want to risk it felting. So, all right, let's move our leader. Okay, this is a little bit less smooth because this is an area that kind of felted a little bit. So when I dyed it, so it's not drafting as smoothly. So when that happens, when you reach a spot that doesn't draft very smoothly, you can have a couple of things you can do. You can pre-draft it some more. Kind of go ahead and break up those grabby areas. You can slow down your spinning, and then you could just change your drafting to tug just a little teeny bit harder to loosen up those kind of felty areas. So that's two things you can do if you find that with dyed fiber that you didn't prepare, or even if you prepared it. Sometimes fiber just wants to felt a little. You can. There's another thing you can do, but you don't have to unless it's just really bad. And let me get a piece of this for you guys so I can show you what I'm talking about. Which one? This one. See, this one, the end was hanging out, so it got rubbed a lot. So it did felt some. It's hard to pull it apart. So, okay. So I got it down. So see this right here, the ends felt it. But you see how it spread right back out when I pulled it apart off the braid? But you can also see this side of it is kind of felty. What I do when I get fiber like that is some people will actually throw this out to the birds or run it through their drum cart or blend it with something else. But you don't have to. You can actually, it only takes about 3 or 4 minutes, if that. Go through there and just gently spread these fibers out. And just spread them out, loosen them up. It'll be like a filmy bag. And you don't have to lose any of the product. And you just do that, pull it apart. You could probably hear that. This is actually sticky feeling over here. Probably something probably got on because it was in the. Feels like some of the like soap or something. It might be because I put just a little bit of soap in there. Okay, so I've spread this out, and now it's like a little bat. And I could spin this now, and it should spin just fine. So you don't, even if it's a little felted, if you are willing to take 3 or 4 minutes, 5 minutes, if that, of your time and spread those fibers apart, you'll be able to draft. And then you could just pull it apart and loosen it up some more. Just pull apart like that. And that'll just loosen those fibers up just a little bit more for you. Okay? And then you can just draft it. And now you see how easily these fibers slide past each other. And now it's perfect for spinning. So those are some of the things you can do. If you get some fiber that's kind of felty, to help break it back up and get it into a form that's spinnable. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. I'm really enjoying, I've just been on a creative tear as far as my drawing is concerned and dyeing fiber. It's like I'm getting back to that place that I need to be for myself, which is doing things with my hands, creating, and making things that I like. Because I don't mind making things that other people like, but sometimes you need to do some things for you and hope that it will carry over into a sellable format to someone else who might also like your particular taste and style in the way you dye your fibers and stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll check back with you later. I'm going to be dyeing some more bamboo after I spin it, but I have to get some cold processed dyes because I think I'll get a deeper dyeing process with the cold dyes versus the warm dyes that I used the last time. Although I really do like that the way that bamboo dyed up, but I got a lot of compliments for it on Facebook. But I want to see what I can do, how dark I can get it to dye without damaging the feel and the hand of the yarn. So okay, all right, I'll talk to y'all to death.